Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of Fanshawe Furness TV. Sorry, Furness TV. On YouTube or from at home. Once again, this is where I do my great show, and today is a special episode. I promised you last week that I would do it, and we are. This is the Fanshawe Look Back Edition. But before we do anything else, I got two breaking news. One, the first one I want to say is it's very sad news. On behalf of my family, my mom's side of the family, my aunt Linda, we found out had passed away in late last night. Died in the hospital, died in the nursing home. I'm so sorry. It's hard on my mom. I know, and I've seen Linda myself during our family perfect time when we was outside, and I really am sad. It's really a bad thing we gotta deal with. It's hard on the family, and all we know is she be battling with, I think, some kind of Alzheimer's or something. I'm not sure. So her memory was going down. So we're so sorry. With my best condolences to my mom and her side of the family, the Lloyd side of the family. Hopefully we can get through them. Yeah, now that's sad news. Let's get to some other breaking news. Speaking of my mom, she got a web show coming up very soon of her own. She's doing one of her own called My Life as I See It with Evelyn. This is her show, and I'm very proud of her to do this. I have the link for her YouTube channel down below, and of course, as you know, in the comments. So please subscribe to her channel. She'll be producing the show, and I might even make appearance of it. So buckle up, enjoy this. Her show, My Life as I See It with Evelyn, that comes up very soon. Now let's get down to the topic. We got her, of course, this is the Fanshawe Look Back. We'll be looking back at all 4 of my years. So starting 2016 and we right down to more recent. This is going to be a fun one for me, as I'm looking forward to looking back at the good, the bad, and the ugly of my Fanshawe year. So let's start off with year number 1. First year was when I first started Fanshawe, I was doing it as a broadcast television with 40% course load due to my Asperger's. So I got a chance to do some very interesting courses. Television production and applied theory, which had camera, which also had separated into 2 parts. The studio with Morgan and Michelle. And then the other one, which was more focused on camera work, doing ENGs and EFP outfield. So learning how to do certain camera angle, really cool. And that was a pretty cool experience. The other course that I did was the course that I thought I was doing good, but I found out the way it taught, I just couldn't handle it, couldn't understand. And that was editing class. And now that was frustrating because the way they teach it really makes no sense. Instead of the teacher teaching this how to do it, you gotta watch these be a lecture before you get to class, and then do it. The class time was before you do the work, and we were using Avid, and it complicated. It was hard to understand. And it was frustrating when we try to get them. I can't learn this way, and they won't give in. That frustration drove me crazy. The other class was actually a very interesting one where we learned about the backdrop of the type of show. So how pretty much create a show. So the pre-production session. So learning about, when you create a show, what your topic, you gotta learn about your. Now it's been a while since I know about this, but of course you got your pick different kind of angle shots. So you gotta draw what your camera angles are. You gotta write a script. You gotta write. Of course, you got find location, all this important stuff. So pretty much a lot of the pre-production stuff that we learned. That was for term one. In term two, we pretty much continued on what we did in year one. In term one, with a lot of stuff, including the broadcast, including TV production, applied theory, and of course the any class we couldn't figure out. Now, in the other one, pre-production one, we had one project that would be doing the entire course. That was the pilot project. The pilot project was pretty much all the stuff we learned from the first term, we are now putting into effect. We are creating a 10-minute pilot project. Now, by the way, the professor for this class was Tracy Donaldson. Now, that was her last year in Fanshawe before she went to China, of course. So and I gotta thank her. She was really good, and it was great. And she was great, including the wonderful world of the field placement, which I did. So I got to volleyball, basketball then, but I was doing it differently. I was actually down the first floor, and so when you're doing basketball court, one angle, it's becoming a little difficult. But especially if you're trying to protect the ball from flying cameras from flying volleyball, especially during practice. One of the greatest things I've done at the time was actually getting involved in the CCAA Men and Women National Volleyball Championship that was happening in Fanshawe. And I got a chance to take part in camera work. Now, the camera we were using in that one were ultra high definition, 4K. Wow. That amazing. My first day of doing it, my only job was to protect the camera from the flying volleyball because they were practicing it. That was an interesting experience. Yeah, really terrifying. No, really. It was because the fact was, you're worrying about the volleyball, trying to protect them, and you're already yourself getting hit by the volleyball. It was a quite experience I'll never forget, but overall worth it. Now there were other moments that happened in the first year in what comes to extracurricular or fun event. First year we did Frost Fest, and in particular that year particularly was amazing luck. A stroke of luck. I got a chance to take part in my first ever concert to watch. It was the Frost Fest 2016. This was it started out with the Abram, then went to Jeff Makalu, and then to one only Chad Brownlee. It was all country for the Frost Fest. Amazing. It was absolutely an incredible event that took place in the Glenn Johnson Athletic Center, and I'll never forget it. It was the coolest thing. It was so awesome. I got here to do other great things, including going to Niagara Falls for the first time ever, thanks to the fact it was $20 for students and $25 for guests. And I gotta say, that was an amazing experience. That was a cheap way of doing it. And I got a chance to invite a friend, my friend Eden. I knew it. That was the coolest thing. One of the nice times. That was amazing. Then, on top of that wasn't even better. I had a chance to take part in the only time I heard about it, Comic Con for Fanshawe College. A free event for Fanshawe College students that reached some previously healed, came free, autograph for free. And particularly free. The one person that came there was the WWE Hall of Famer and soon to be two-time Hall of Famer, Kevin Nash. Went to Fanshawe. I got a chance to meet Kevin Nash. and talked to him and even sat pictures with him. Now that is an amazing experience. I'll never forget that. There were other moments overall that was great. Overall, getting a chance to win my prize that I waited for at a Christmas event. Um, WWE 2K17 for the Xbox 360. That year, that was amazing. There were so many moments that was great. My first year was pretty good, even if there was a little bit of problems. Now we're going to go to year 2, and year 2 was wild. Let's just say that year 2, I had pretty much some everything course, including a marketing course, a course on a history of media, which would be quite fascinating, and as well as unfortunately a Rick class. Blech. But that's not the main factor in what made this particular year very interesting. It was also the year there was problem in the Ontario Colleges Association when it comes to the training, when it comes to the province of Ontario and this college's teachers federation, Ontario Teacher Federation, I think. It led to a strike. That's right. Fanshawe was closed, I think, for 5 weeks because the teacher went on strike. This resulted in so many people dropping out. Luckily enough, I didn't. I managed to get through it. That was crazy time. And it changed the whole way of how you're scheduled for both terms. Shortening some of it. It was just crazy. But in the end, I got through it and managed to survive. Now, before this even happened, I had an opportunity of a lifetime. I can't believe I do. All I would do, Tammy, who was a teacher in a marketing class, also done a show called Fanatic. It was a show it was on Rod TV, and I think done YouTube. Still not sure, but he was looking for volunteers to do the stand, and I signed up. I got a chance to take part in it. The best part, it was also with Morgan Baker. Seeing Morgan was amazing, and getting the chance to take part in my first ever London Comic Con I've ever done. I've never been to Comic Con in my life, except the one Fanshawe, but the first London Comic Con. Morgan knew, and Tammy knew this was my first time, and had allowed me during this region to explore the whole thing. I even got one-on-one lessons from Morgan on how to use the model pod when it comes to camera work and just filming my own. That was amazing. But that wasn't amazing. And the one thing I got mentioned before, I forgot what happened. Year 1 also saw my first ever non-WWE wrestling event, Smash Wrestling. Took place at Fanshawe College. I got a chance to see that live. That was the cool thing. The reason why I'm saying it now, because Smash Wrestling was also there, and I got a chance to see some wrestling that day as well. So it was a really fun experience to get a chance to see some wrestling. And now, from there, getting a chance to people, I got a chance to meet the guy who was the host of a kid game show from the late 90s, early 2000s. I watched a kid. I got a chance to host her name Wink Yahoo. He was an awesome host, and he was an awesome guy. It was so much fun, so cool to get a chance to meet him. And there was a lot of cool situations. It was overall a great experience. I'll never forget it. And it was a crazy time. And now, the stuff I got a chance to do here, I learned a lot in my time. And me, good teacher recorded. It was this particular year that I met Tammy, who we'll find out later on will have an influence in my third year. So that's what we got to talk about. Now, speaking with Year two, with all the stuff, got a chance to cool stuff. I think also there we had the first time with the autism group, I think, or maybe not. I'm not sure. But all I know is that that was year two. Let's go for year three. Now, year three was definitely the most defining moment of my Fanshawe year because the first half it was still TV production in the broadcast television and film production. That's one thing. Oh, I keep forgetting. Year two also marked the combination of TV production, broadcast television, and film production. Two separate courses combined to one. Now we're going into TV. Now we're in year three, and now TV production to broadcast to film. Sorry, to the wonderful world of the broadcast television and film production, and I'm just getting some more course learning with cameras, but we're getting a little more frustration with the editing once again. Now I had a tutor, but didn't do really well. But overall, it was an experience. I'll tell you something. It ended up being a pretty wild ride. I was almost ready to give up. It was so bad how no one listened to me. Now, wasn't until midway into the second year, into the third year, when I had some, when I was involved in the wonderful world of CICE, introduced to the CICE program, and finally, But right now, I gotta tell you something right now. Very important. Sorry about this. Hold on. I'm busy. I'm doing my show. Mom? Sorry about that. Mom being annoying. But meanwhile, I've put in the CICE program, and I'll be starting midway through the whole year. So pretty much I was doing a 2-year course in 1.5 years. That was frustrating because I'm like, why couldn't I have done this before the first year? But we had to deal with it. Now we get into term 2, and I'm starting this new program. I'm no longer getting a diploma. I'm getting a certificate. I go into the class. What the first person I see? Well, I end up seeing one person who will be my tutor. Tammy. I'm like, oh my god. What are you doing here? Well, I'm here to help you. When I found out that Tammy was going to be my tutor, I was like, oh boy, this is awesome. I was definitely going to join it. Now, we had to do other courses. And well, that was pretty interesting. Now, one other problem I had with the course when we got to do film playing, what's the idea that I had to write a journal? A journal? Doing additional work on top of doing what I love, doing camera work for a sporting event, and I got to answer the questions in the journal kind of thing. Didn't like it then. I don't like it now. I don't understand it. I think it's ridiculous. I don't understand. I think these are bad. So that's what we anyway, I had to do it. Now, during this opportunity of field placement, I got a chance to do more basketball and volleyball, but now I'm doing it in a wide angle follow, which is the great thing. So I'm checking out information on what's going on, and I find the one schedule. Oh my goodness, it's the London night game. So I signed up for the London night game, and that's right, I end up taking part in camera work for a London night game. The first 3 minutes, I signed up for that, and I'll never forget it. It was the first time I get a chance to be behind the camera of a London night game. A really awesome experience, especially since it was just a dream. It was just one of my dreams. I didn't think it was possible that I'd be able to cover such a very important thing like a London night game. And it was an experience I'll never forget. And prove that I can handle it. Now, we get into the game in that. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be at the Budweiser Garden before 7 on a Sunday. That's an experience. But overall, it was definitely one big journey. Now, overall, learning wise, I got a chance to do some cool stuff. Of course, I did choosing kind of camera work. First show, I was camera studio 1. No, wait, studio 3. Studio, and then of course at show 2, I was camera working on the gym for studio 1. Morgan got a chance to help me train me a little to train. It was really great. But it was show 3 that really surprised me the most. When I found out I was a producer, an interview producer. I did not plan this in my life. I did not think that I would have the opportunity to be able to try this experience, the producer role. When I found out, I'm like, oh boy, I'm ready. Not only did I do so well, I got 100% on the entire show. The end progress, everything went according to plan. I got 100%. That was amazing. And because of that in my final year, which we will go on very soon, I wanted to be put into a hole. I wanted to try some new stuff. Get me out of my comfort level. And speaking of the final year, well, was this coming that we were talking about? Well, the first year was horrible. Well, it was not really good. A, I didn't really have an LF, and B, I didn't do any broadcasting courses. The closest I got to broadcast was the field placement. I had to do courses A, didn't want to do, and B, didn't feel I need to do. Transition to college technology. I've been in college at the time 3 years. I've already known a lot of college. And then of course there's I literally had 4 courses, and they were all with the CICE. Stuff that would probably in the first year that I should have done the first year when I should have taken way back in September the last year was the additional court from the second year. How frustrating was that? And once again, reflashing. Oh yeah, having to make gold, separating different kind of gold. I'm like, what? It was ridiculous. It was a frustrating time. Especially since the only broadcasting I had was the camera work for one night for volleyball game, basketball game, but that didn't go on until maybe the October into November, December. You can tell this was not going to go well. Very frustrating. But the first time I met Carmen was she at one point did the awesome people in a different course. But for that particular year, she was the coordinator for the CICE program. And meeting her, it was pretty interesting. But we started getting along a little better. So to the point, now, with all the ways I was getting so frustrated, I couldn't take it anymore. I was going to go on my own strike. Didn't go to class for 1 week. I just couldn't handle it. Just couldn't take it anymore. I was not getting what I was supposed to be getting. It was frustrating. It made me mad. I was tired of it. Tired of being screwed over. Now, finally get a meeting with Carmen and promising now, don't worry, I'll have an LF with you sitting down one level. You'll be able to get through it. Okay. That's it. Okay, so we get to it. And it started pretty well. But the one cool thing that Carmen did was give me an opportunity to go to Toronto to do camera work for her for the conference. And I'm like, I'd love to do it. but I can't really go. I mean, I haven't taken the money to get to it. She worked with Tottenham, and I managed and gave me an opportunity to go to Toronto. I end up going there for free. Transportation there and back from via rail for free. The whole thing. They would even give me $75 as I mean, I would get paid $75 for doing that. And not only would I get a chance to go there for free, Mom would come along. Yep, my mom came to that to the same event, same way. So with a cool opportunity, to spend one whole day in Toronto, missing one day of class, which was pretty much a lab, but that opportunity was amazing. I'll never forget that. It was an experience that I'll never forget, an opportunity I am so thankful for. And unfortunately, that day happened to be Black Friday, so that was an experience alone. Going to to the Eaton Center on a Black Friday, it'll never look Black Friday the same way again as they're going to Toronto. That was crazy. But I got a chance to see some really cool stuff. It was a cool experience. Now, that was first term. Now we go to the second term. Second term would be totally different. I would have an LF with me. I met Andy. And Andy was really nice. And also, I could get my broadcasting course back. Yes. So we get the more stuff. And things were going pretty good. Now, also the transition community. Now, I'm understanding. This makes sense. I'm able to understand why it's important. And things were going great. First year, like first class, pretty much. So far, it went great. This looked like it was going to be the best term ever. I would be fine, no problem. It was great. And then COVID-19 hit, and now stuck at home. Every term had problems every single time. Not one good term. Now, dealing with COVID-19, dealing with classes at home was an experience I'll never forget. It was crazy. Doing streaming via doing to WebEx, and man, still get some involvement in the media production side. It was overall a great challenge. I got through it, and the best part is, I completed it 2 weeks ago. I'm done. Overall, 4 years down, I completed my entire course. I'm done Fanshawe. I'm pretty much I'm graduating very soon because I know it's going to happen. I'm going to graduate. Now, just the waiting of this whole thing to be over before we can get going to the next part of my life, evolution of my life, hoping to get a job. This has been a great experience. It's great talking to you guys about my experience at Fanshawe. I got a chance to do great things, amazing moments. This show has been incredible. I love my honor to get a chance to share my life and share what I do. Thank you so much for watching. And just a quick reminder to coming soon. My mom's doing a web show, a call. Now, my life as I see it with Evelyn coming up soon. We got a link to her. I got a link to her YouTube channel down below. So don't miss. So please sign up, subscribe to her. And like always, I'm Furness, your host. And if you like this video, please like. If you're new, please subscribe, hit the notification, share it with a friend. I love doing this. And next week, we got 2 shows. One coming up next 1 week from the date, and then next Monday is a recap of Money in the Bank 2020, the most unique one in history. Can't wait to explain what my favorite moments are, what the least favorite moments are, and all the how they went. But that's next week. Thank Raw. I'm on Furness, and we'll see you next week on the Furness TV. Bye.